Hello and welcome again to this thing called Love, Relationship and Marriage. And I want to say thank you so much for listening. Thank you for watching. And you haven't yet subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and hit the notification bell, and you will be notified anytime we post the video. All right, so this is the continuation of the part one. All right, part one of why a guy is always dumping me. Okay, you see, a lot of people are always a lot of ladies that are of marriable age, they comes to a time and they start wailing and that they are being dumped at this age. Guys are still dumping me. When am I going to get a relationship that will lead to marriage? My dear sister, like I told you before, it may not necessarily be your fault. Yeah, because sometimes you're just special in the sense that there are many ladies that are being reserved. I've had the experience, so I know what I'm saying. Many people are being reserved. It's just that patience matters. If you trust God and that the right person will come, the challenge is that it's just because this is modern day that women now go and approach men. But even if you are the one that approached the guy, he will still be the one to propose. I know ladies are proposing, but it's embarrassing when you are rejected. So you just let it go the right way it's supposed to go. I don't believe in this modern day. I know a lot of people say I'm the one that proposed to my husband and we are happily married. How many have you really seen? How many of them are really staying? The guy must have also liked you. The reason you wait, like there's a book I read many years ago. It said, let the men do the chasing. It is like that even in the animal kingdom. So me, I'm not that kind of, I don't support it. I don't support women chasing guys. I don't support the woman proposing. I don't really support that. Okay, that is why you don't have to stay in an elongated a relationship that is just too long. What are you doing there? So if you wait, if nothing is happening, and my dear, back up. Yeah, a man that is serious, that wants to marry you, doesn't take time. The day he saw you, he has already known that he wants to marry you. I'm telling you, sometimes they know, sometimes many of them they know, sometimes they just watch. Within 1 week, within 2 weeks, he already knows that this is my wife. I would like to marry this guy. I mean, except you are actually pretending to him, and you are the wrong choice for him. Okay, because in this situation, in this channel, I balance things. I like to balance things. All right, so we're talking in part one the possible reasons why you are being dumped by guys. Okay, so I want to continue. Yeah, another factor is that's number 5. I think I listed 5 in that part, or 4, I don't know. But let me just say number 5. Number 5 is that you could be a lot of men. Let me tell you, men are men. They tend to be all muscles and all power and all this, and sometimes many men don't like a woman who acts stubbornly. When I mean stubbornly, there are a lot of ladies that are nice, loving, kind, and very stubborn. In short, I have a brother that wanted to marry a lady some time ago, and the first thing the lady told her is okay, fine, I want us to, if you say you want, no problem, but I can be very, very stubborn. Some women brag about it. I mean, what is there to brag that you are very stubborn? Is it a good, so we should clap for you? I can be very, very stubborn. I'm very nice, but I'm very, very stubborn. At that moment, the man is not hearing the nice you are saying. He's only hearing the stubborn. Because no man wants to marry a he-goat. The reason I said a he-goat is because he-goats are very stubborn. When you tie, when you put rope on their neck, sometimes you draw in them, they don't move, they just stay, I have done that before, So they will just be, you're dragging. So that is why sometimes, like in our villages, our grandmothers, if you're a stubborn child, you say, look at you, goats. Stubborn goat. You are familiar with that word, stubborn goat. You're already warning a guy that you can be very, very stubborn. The moment you're saying he's already planning the dumping. You are nice, you are loving. He didn't even wait to see all that. So you have no business. As a lady, you don't have to be stubborn. Stubbornness does not actually suit you. When you can be stubborn in the right, why don't you be stubborn with your faith? Like, you stand on this thing, that this thing will have to come to pass spiritually. I'm talking about spiritually now. Be stubborn in that part. Don't waste your stubbornness on wanting to be a stubborn girlfriend or a stubborn wife. you will be the one to lose. Okay, so that can also be a factor. What else? There are a lot of things, a lot of factors that can actually, it could even amount to hygiene, hygiene. If you're a lady and you are not hygienic, for example, you a guy, this early time, you're not yet married to that person yet, and you never look okay. This person just met you and you're already wanting, he met you today, the next day, in that week, you're kind of having some kind of odor or something like that. A man may not want that. They could dump you. You may not know, because I've learned that a lot of people who have body odor, mouth odor, it may be embarrassing for the guy to tell you that. I've even cancelled somebody. Somebody came to me, and said that the person he wants to marry has odor, but that he likes the girl. And I gave a suggestion. I said, okay, first of all, start by buying her some deodorants, roll-on, perfume. You can buy her that. Maybe by the time you marry her, you will now be more comfortable enough to talk to her, okay? Because these things can actually be treated, okay? So, but you now, as a lady, like I'm talking to the ladies now, you also look at yourself and see, am I putting this guy off? Why is he dumping me? Is there something, maybe he can no longer take it, So it's an all-round thing. So that again, that is number 6, I guess. All right, so what other thing? Laziness. Laziness can also be the thing. You can be nice and loving and do everything. You can just be lazy. Me, I dislike lazy people. Some people, where they eat is where the plate will remain. To stand up and go and keep it, they will not move. They would rather stay there, eat there, dress there, where they go out and come back. But some ladies are like that, and it's wrong. It's wrong. You should be able to be, we know. I'm not saying you should be perfect, but why not? Yeah, why not? We're all working towards perfection. But what I'm saying is that you try as much as possible. Because this guy is courting you. He's planning, he's thinking. What happens in the time of courtship? You people are looking at each other, watching each other. Okay? And here you are. You ate. Where you ate is where everything is. That's where you undress. That is where you, or maybe usually it's not advisable. Like in courting, we don't say go to the guy's house. We don't encourage that to avoid certain kind of temptation. But then let's say the person comes visiting with a friend, because you can visit, or you visit with someone. The person goes to visit you, comes to visit you as a lady, and saw the plate you used to eat since morning is there till evening. The plate you used for breakfast is there, and the plate you used for lunch came and met the one you used for breakfast, and the one you used for dinner came and met the two of them. They had a conference. And let's say, for example, let's say in your house, everywhere is just so scattered, unkept, and you are single. It's not like you went to work and something happened, but you are comfortable in that roughness. One thing is to say, I'm not saying all of us are perfect. Sometimes you can just come back from work and you're tired, you just throw your clothes on the bed and everything, but you shouldn't stay there for days. When after you rested and you've eaten and everything, you should be able to clear imagine a guy coming in and seeing everything, your clothes, your undies, everything just scattered and everywhere, smelly, come on, and you are saying, I'm nice. If you like, wire $5 million to the man that moment, he will still be considering that. Anyway, maybe he may marry you for the $5 million. I will probably hire a housemaid, but let's face it, for the one, if you don't have $5 million, so better clean your room. Clean your room, because that can put someone off, and if he's considering dumping you, if he meets it like that the first time, maybe he may let it go because he loves you and everything, or can just say, But if it's a continuous thing, so many people, some won't care. Some guys, cleaning is not their problem. They may even rough themselves. They may not notice it. Why some will just help you to clean it up, but some that can't take it, they will just dump you. So you see, another factor. Which other factor? Okay. There's something my mom told me some time ago. She said it is not good for you to meet a guy for the first time the first time and you're already proving to the guy that you know too much. You know too much. You are the one, any topic they bring, you take it over. After all, I studied English, I studied maths, I studied science. You know everything. Sometimes just the one you reserve it, wait first. Okay, not because there is a way you present it. Guys like smart ladies. There is a presentation of it that will make the guy like, oh, this lady is smart, he knows a lot of things. Come on, man. But there is a presentation that you just shush the man. Probably he's talking and you won't allow him to talk. You want to air your own view. You want to let him know that you know more than him. I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry because it can be embarrassing. Let's say friends are there, they bring up any topic, it's you. First time or someone in that, so, or let me say, not even first time, it could be the first period. This person is watching you. Let's say, for example, you people went out and among a clique of friends, and the topic was raised. He's talking, this one talks, you shush the person, you pick it up. This one talks, you shush it. You want to prove to them that you know too much. Come on. If you know there is a presentation, there is a certain way you present your knowledge, and it will not look like you're trying to run the rest people down, especially him. He will dump you. You can't be asking such question, why is he dumping me? If like think about it now. You know, men don't like it. Sometimes just be a woman and kind of, men like women that are reserved. When we say reserved, some people misunderstand reserve. They think reserve is when you are silent. Actually, even some men misunderstand reserve. They think reserve is when somebody is dumb. Yeah, that is not being reserved. Being reserved means that you're still smart, you're still intelligent, you still communicate, but in a more matured way, in a more interesting way, in a more knowledgeable way. Being quiet is not being reserved. You know, I mean, that is what I think. A quiet person, it's possible that he's quiet because he doesn't know what to say. He has nothing upstairs to say, not because he's kind of reserved. You see some people that are full of knowledge, they can actually talk when it warrants them talking. They don't just talk anyhow. But when you are lousy, everything, you know, people don't, guys, that thing can put guys off. Okay, so anyway, so far so good. These are the points that I brought. And when I think about more points, I'm going to make another part 3 of this video, okay? All right, so yeah, but then I want to go back to the people that think something is wrong with them, okay? Most times, it is a good thing that some guys are dumping you. It is a very good thing. A time will come when you look into the future, you will give glory to God that you never went into such a marriage. Believe me, I know. Yeah. During the time the heartbreaks happen, you cry your eyes out, you think your life has ended, you think you will die. But let me tell you something, if you put your trust in God, sincerely put your trust in God, not because you want to marry. Because a lot of people are there in church, it's because of marriage that they are in church. The prayer is about marriage. All the offering is about marriage. Everything, their whole life is now, it's about marriage. Being nice to any guy is not about marriage. Joining a department is because they want to be married, you know. No, that is not what I'm saying. Because number one, God is seeing your heart. You just concentrate. Leave the dumpers. The dumpers. Leave them alone. And this time, focus on God. Yes. Focus on God. You know, my pastor said something. He said there are people that are just, they are not displayed. You know, sometimes when you go to the pharmacy, in those days, I don't know if they still do it, there are some drugs that they display on the shelf, and there are some that you want to buy, they go into the inner office to go and bring it. In the same way, you as a child of God, nothing is wrong with you. There are some people that are reserved somewhere because God is looking for that special man to hand you over to. So don't think it's a cause or it's a spiritual problem most of the time, especially when you know you love God and you're serving God. Because if you carry this thing so much in your mind, it will become a distraction to you. When it becomes a distraction, you're not going to serve God well, the way you're supposed to serve Him. So you just relax and trust Him. I'm telling you this thing, agree with me. People who know me know why I'm saying it. Sister, trust Him. Trust Him and do the things He's supposed to do. Concentrate on the things of the kingdom. Don't let it bother you. I know sometimes it may not be easy. You think about it sometimes you want to cry. But you know what you do that time? Start giving glory to God because you have prayed enough. You have prayed enough. Thank God for that man. Thank God for your husband that you have not seen. Father, I thank you for that man that is going to marry me. Thank you because his job. Bless him. Pray for him. Pray for his family. Prepare for him to come. But it's not because something is wrong with you. You are just reserved for that special person. And I need you to believe this. Take this word I'm telling you seriously. I'm not trying to comfort you. I'm telling you that is the truth. Especially if your heart is right with God. God does not fail. Oh, God does not fail. I'm saying it with every impunity and every confidence. God does not fail. If you serve God like that and he fails you, call me. He will not fail you. Except probably you are just thinking, God, wait, when you start searching in all the face of all the brothers in church. Don't do that. Ignore it. Work on it. It may not be easy, but you can do it. Relax and just keep telling him, Lord, I trust you. You will bring that perfect man. He will come. He will come. He will come. He will come. Definitely, I'm telling you, he will come. Nothing is wrong with you. The ones that dumped you, they dumped you for good reason. God doesn't want you to suffer. Sometimes don't always look out for the negative things in some things that may be happening positively. Because sometimes when you are praying, don't expect God to answer you the way you want him to answer you. That's the problem many Christians have, many young ladies have when they pray about those things. Pray for souls. Leave husband alone. Okay? Yeah, he will answer you in the most unlikely way that you never expect. Don't think he will come in one way. No, there is a way he will come. He's God now. You don't know more than him. He's going to come in a very special way that will shock you and shock everybody. Okay? So, with that being said, thank you so much. And please, in the comment section, if you also have some points that you know can be one of the factors that could cause a guy to dump, because this I did this video because someone sent me the question, so I just decided to make it general. So if you also are listening and you're following us on this channel and you have any other factor that you can list, please list it and I'll talk about it in my next video. Thank you so much and God bless you, and don't forget to subscribe and keep following us in all the social medias. Okay, thank you and I love you. Bye. See you on my next video.